Penance RPG and its affiliate sponsor, D&Dice, makers of dice for all types of heroes, proudly presents Plummet, Falling in the Dark, a Penance RPG adaptation. This bard's tale, as is customary in these parts, may contain strong adult themes, cursing, and high adventure. For now, time turns, the path is open. Let the story commence.
Welcome to episode 18 of Plummet. So, who are you? What are you? And to celebrate Squirrel Appreciation Day, which is today, on the day of recording, tell me something interesting about squirrels. Starting with Belry.
Hey, it's me, Danny Fuck, it's not Donny's Pocket, it's Danny Satchel.
Told you'd get it wrong.
Prophet for prophet, world renowned extraordinaire. Fuck, I don't know much about fucking squirrels.
Don't fuck them.
Don't fuck squirrels.
Squirrel Girl is canonically one of the strongest characters in the Marvel universe and has beaten characters such as Doctor Doom and Thanos. That's technically squirrels, so yeah.
Is that a fact about squirrels?
It's a fact about Squirrel Girl.
Who is Squirrel Girl?
A character from the Marvel comic universe. Her power is squirrels, and she's also apparently, for some reason, really, really strong, despite her power just being squirrels.
You are aware that when I said is that a fact about squirrels, you said no.
Well, not technically, but it's as close as you're going to get, so shut your bitch mouth.
Thanks, Belry.
It's alright.
Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy. I play Frankie, our human disciple. I don't really know much about squirrels. The only thing I know is that grey squirrels invaded and put red squirrels in danger. That's all I know.
Okay. AJ?
Hey, I'm AJ. I play Igneous the Geomancer. Squirrels, what can I say? They love a drink. Whiskey, anything with a nice sort of full-bodied flavour to it. I might be thinking of alcoholics, come to think of it. One time a squirrel did run up my leg though. That's a fact. Yeah.
This is already going quite badly, but okay. Leonida?
Yes, it's me, Leonida. I'm playing Stu Nicola Nin. She's a female skirmisher. Her name is kind of awkward since she's a female, but her parents thought that she was so big in the belly, so they thought she was a guy from the start, so they had to give her a guy's name, and then when she popped out, it was like, oh, let's keep it, but let's put a female in there as well. And the squirrels, well, they like nuts. Sort of, yeah.
They do, yes.
So you've reached the bottom of the barrel.
Already.
Right. Save us, Ash.
Hello, I play Tabaxi Shadow Walker, called Whispers in the Lightning. She likes to hide in the darkness and shoot things rather than getting into stand-up fights, although occasionally she will. She has an absolutely gorgeous tail. And squirrels are an organisation for 4 to 5-year-olds in Northern Ireland that meet in drays all around Northern Ireland and enjoy games, crafts, stories, and lots of fun under the guidance of an adult leadership scheme. This is the early level of scouting, and it is currently under a trial in the UK as well.
Fair enough. Well, it's about as accurate as squirrels like nuts, so... What happened last week? It's time to open the book once again, so Dragon, if you please.
Following their altercation with the Shadow Dragon, most of the party reconvened in the main hall alongside Baron Gregory. Here, the Baron introduced them to Danny Satchel, a prophetical figure from the finance department who would join the party. Gregory was adamant that the Shadow Dragon was on the back foot, as it needed to get into the hall and deal with an entire division of the Baron's finest troops before it got near the runestone. Before any could explain, A scout reported to the Baron that the Shadow Dragon and his mages were in the midst of destroying the city post office, which had all but closed due to the need for postal carts elsewhere in the city. It didn't take long for the party to convince the aging Baron that rune stones were mythical things that could replicate and teleport of their own free will, and that maybe there was mischief afoot. Upon arrival, they found a burning ruin where the post office once stood. The Baron ordered the immediate execution of 2 mages who had been skulking around the ruin, casting purple fireballs and ripping open crates. Using the power of Feng Shui, Danny Satchel narrowed down the selection of remaining rooms, and through blind luck, the party found a box with Igneous's handwriting on the side. The runestone throbbed with power as they removed it, and despite his best efforts, Danny Satchel could do little damage to the stone. As if hearing that chaos needed its mistress, the blood merchant arrived in the doorway, offering a runic hammer in exchange for his sanguine needs. Whispers sneakily crept up behind him and attempted to pick his pocket of some of the vials of dragon blood he had taken. Unfortunately, her delicate fingers found only a strong mousetrap, cleaving fingers from her paw and filling the merchant's pocket with her blood. Grinning from ear to ear at this new sample, the merchant handed over the hammer, and as the sorrowful whispers bandaged her paw, Danny brought his full weight to bear upon the runestone, which, instead of shattering, seemed to drain its essence into the hammer, causing strong runes to glow all the way along the shaft, and the party to wonder what they had done. Exiting the ruins, the party decided they needed to take down the dragon once and for all, grudgingly giving another sample to the blood merchant in exchange for some razor-sharp arrows. But how would they draw the dragon in? With an offer of free purple shoes, of course. The dragon appeared in his humanoid form to claim these, and the party attempted diplomacy once more before a bark of "Fire!" shattered the peace, and a volley of arrows flew, piercing the chest of the beast and causing it to stumble and fall. As the party once again attempted to defend the humanoid from attack, the shadows switched places and the dragon landed upon the rooftops, roaring and drawing in air for a deep purple flame breath. Arnold Whitesocks felt this was his chance to shine, drawing forth his bow and managing to shoot the dragon with the razor-sharp arrows. However, he did not survive the final, dying breath of the dragon and was incinerated to powder. The party then returned to the pub in a desperate attempt to raise their spirits after such troubling ordeal and debate where to go next.
And lo, the story continues. So, at this point, you're all sort of sitting in this pub, sort of drinking your sorrows. Igneous has joined you. You're all sort of huddled together when Baron Gregory reappears and goes, "Hello there! It's good that we all survived that rotten dragon, what?"
Aye. It's funny you all left me behind, but still, I'm not too happy about you going through my mail either. I mean, wherever you found the runestone. I mean, I've had a couple of drinks, I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's best you sit down. Let's have
Yeah, I'll sit down before I fall down.
I don't think everybody survived. We lost a couple of good people.
Yes, but good people are always sung about afterwards. I mean, haven't you got several songs written about you, Master Dwarf?
Oh yeah, I got a whole genre, rock music.
Good. It's good that people are still writing songs.
Somehow I've got the image of the geode being the drummer for some reason. Just sparks of electricity.
It works.
Well, I think you all need a new friend to join you in your travels around. How about you take that lovely barmaid over there?
I'm sure Frankie's up for that.
Hey, Will.
I'm sorry, what?
If you're offering, I guess I can't really sound
This,
it.
he sort of gestures,
listen.
and this quite large girl sort of trundles over. Now, this is Stu. Lovely, lovely girl.
Oh, hello there. I'm Stu Nicola Nin, or Stu Nin for short. But you could call me Stu. Pardon my lovely lady voice, but when you're this tall, your vocal cord seems to be kind of long, and I hope you all can enjoy my company.
Hey, on a second thoughts, I think I'm going to decline.
Oh
I'm
my.
sure you'll all be the best of chums.
So, Stu, was it?
Yes.
What do you do for fun?
Well, usually I sink a beer or two, sometimes go out for target practice with my bow, my crossbow, trusty crossbow.
You have a crossbow.
Yes, and I also like to hunt squirrels. It's really tricky, but it's damn good fun.
Hey, you should be appreciating them, not shooting them.
Well, I don't shoot them, I hunt them with swords.
What?
Right. So, I'm assuming you have a job for us, Baron Gregory.
No, as far as I'm
Just a
aware,
play
it's
date.
still rebuilding the town. As he
Right.
says that, one of the scholars from the library runs in going, I've got it, I know how to get rid of the undead.
Hey, well, good luck with that, boy.
Well, it
We're
seems
just
that
gonna-
this group of adventurers here just seem to have nothing to do, so I'm sure they could help you in the threat of killing all those zombie buggers.
Well, hold on now. We got plenty to do.
Yeah, I don't know about nothing. I was hoping to get some lunch.
Yeah, we've all got our own stuff going on.
Weren't we going to claim the insurance on the cart?
Yeah.
I'm sure
this-
Human insured it, didn't he?
I'm
This
sure
bar
you
still has
can
alcohol
all
in it.
find a little bit of time to rid the old city of the zombies, what?
Where are we
Well,
getting
yeah.
paid for all the other jobs we did?
Well, your payment was in the part of the town that burnt down, so we'd need to wait till the insurance money is shipped to us.
Of course.
Sounds like some
That's
kind
the
of scam to me.
advantage. We got all our insurance through Danny here. He tells us he'll almost rebuild the whole kingdom, won't you, boy?
Hey, don't go putting words in my mouth, Pops.
Why do I think we should probably start getting unionized here?
Yes. All this work and no pay.
Hey, I ain't sure about those unions.
Well, if you have any problem with your pay, just you speak to Danny there. He's the financial wizard. He'll sort you out.
I ain't no wizard. I'm the prophet.
I'm sure we'll keep
Exactly. Profits and all that is all what you need.
We'll be
Hey, I think you're twisting my own pun against me.
Alright then, Danny, I'm owed 17 weeks of back pay plus danger pay for losing my junk and the lower half of my leg. Plus I need reimbursing for my dead son and for the metal I had to use to craft a new crotch plate. Plus general, just general danger pay. So I think you owe me a fair chunk there, Danny. So crack it out.
You've
Well,
lost
yeah.
your junk, you say?
You submit that to the company in writing.
I will.
Better
I
have
wasn't
it.
so scared that somebody was going to go through my letters.
You better have it notarized.
Yeah, and we'll review it and get back to you in 2 to 3 working months.
I've been working for God's sake. Bloody bureaucrats with their pencils and their pushing of the pencils and their...
Hey,
I don't know.
I always wondered where they push the pencils to.
those pencils are heavy. I'll tell you what, boy.
What?
Hey, it's a turn of phrase.
Baron Gregory sort of gestures to the screaming librarian. He comes over and goes, I think this group here will do you justice just well. So, tell us all, how do you plan to get rid of all these bally undead? And the sort of very excited librarian bounces up and says, There's 2 seals! There's 2 seals! There's one on each side of the town! We need to just stop one, and we can stop the main thing!
So, how did the seals, did they creep up from the sea?
You see, it involves a gold helmet and a skull totem.
Those kind of seals. Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
Iggy, please tell me you brought back Q's things.
I think I did.
Is
That was a legitimate thing. I don't think I wrote it down.
Oh wait, the crown got stolen, didn't it? Did we retrieve the crown? I can't remember.
After about 20 minutes of excitable conversation, this librarian tells you that on each side of the town there seems to be these two seals, which seem to require a golden helmet and a skull totem to release the seals, and if one gets released then the undead can start pouring in, but if both get released then basically the undead wave will be unstoppable. But if you make sure you can close one of them, then you can get access to the main wave. There's a big summoning gem of the undead. So if you manage to find the equipment you need, you can finally close the thing and we can stop the undead threat. At this point, Baron Gregory starts clapping. Fantastical. Well, nobody is as good at killing undead as this group here. So, when you going to set out, folks?
Hey, well, like I said, I gotta push some pencils and look over this guy's paperwork.
I think
So 2 to 3 working months is I think was the.
He's due 17 weeks back pay, he says.
That's right.
I'm sure once
the payment
this
in
money
advance
gets
now.
back here, Danny will be able to solve us all out.
Yeah, well, I'd better get on that, eh, boys? So, I'll catch you later.
I think it's time to start us for payment in advance before we do any of these jobs and go freelance.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I think we should do pretty well with freelance.
I don't know about freelance, but I got this spear for sale.
Ooh.
Oh, that was awful.
That's terrible, Barry.
Join us next week for episode 19.
It wasn't that bad, guys.
Well, I think I'm probably gonna have to call you Satchmo from now on. Donnie.
Hey, but I ain't got no trumpet.
No, but you got your satchel, and your way sure got a mouth.
Hey, well, you gotta have a mouth if you're gonna sell, boy.
Well, I'm not a boy. I'm actually a girl, as you know, but my swords are itching for something to stick him in, so.
Hey,
And I'd
you
rather not
could've
stick
fooled-
him into you guys.
You could have
Oh,
fooled
go
me.
and take some of this anger you have out on the undead while we wait for the carrier to deliver all the replacement gold, but you did tell him the right address, didn't you, Danny?
Yeah, 100%.
Good. Well, anyway, you go and deal with this undead doohickey, and we will make sure when all the gold gets here, you get your just deserves.
I want a pony.
What for?
Because I think by now I deserve a pony. 'Cause
He
I've
looks behind.
broken my
He
pelvis
looks over
and
to the
everything.
bar and makes one pony over here. And about 3 or 4 minutes later, they bring you a slice of what looks like some sort of cooked steak. There you go. One pony.
That's not what I meant.
It's good, just a little tough. Make sure you chew thoroughly.
I'm just gonna look at it disappointed.
Well,
Trust me, Frankie, you don't want to get back on the horse.
Baron, well, I'm wondering why you introduced me to this gang of rebels.
Oh, they're just a little sad. A little
yeah,
world weary.
They don't seem that adventurous to me. So,
We've seen things, girl. Things you'll never understand.
Yeah, that's
Saw
right, doll.
things, yes, they saw the most unimaginable things, but they used to travel with the most strapping young man you've ever seen.
Oh,
If only we
okay.
knew what became of him.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I'll just wait for them to get the spirits up again then. I guess I'll take a beer for now.
I'll take another 3 beers.
I'll have a flagon of whiskey, please.
You need something to wash that horse down with.
Yes. Do you
Yeah,
want to share it with me?
Why, if you ain't gonna eat it, I wouldn't say no.
I didn't say I wasn't going to eat it. I said does anyone want a piece?
Hey, send another pony here, Pops.
About 10 minutes later, you've all had your fill of pony.
That was good.
And are you making your way to go and try and find out what to do with this undead threat?
We're being paid in advance.
Well, the Baron
Unfortunately,
did tell you that all the money will come through Danny.
As long as we have Danny with us, I'm sure we'll get paid.
Probably.
Gotta keep an eye on Danny.
Yeah, nobody shoot him in the back of the head.
Or maybe do shoot him in the back of the head. That's such a spot of the
Coins will
tempting.
fly to left and right when you do.
Hey, I should kind of hope nobody's thinking about shooting nobody in the back of the head.
Well, we never think about it consciously, but that doesn't mean it doesn't happen accidentally.
Foreshadowing.
Well, it's more like a callback, but yeah.
Usually when you have these discussions, someone ends up dying in that fashion.
Look, I've only shot 2 other player characters in the head from behind during these last few episodes.
And only one of them died.
Yeah. So I think that's a pretty good track record.
Technically both of them are dead now. But
Yeah, but I only killed one of them.
The only one is a direct result of Igneous's murderous intent.
Do we remember what we did with the crown? Does anyone remember?
Hey, I don't know nothing about no crown, but it sounds like it's probably pretty expensive, boys.
I think
well,
it's
I-
stashed away in the spare baggage somewhere.
Yeah, it
It
is
is.
because
With
I
all the
brought
baggage
it.
everyone else who died.
I brought it with me on Ilvain, I think, and I think you took it further on as well.
So the guy tells you that the way to get to this seal is to go through the sewers and through the other side of the town, and eventually you'll come to a small cave, and it's within that. Are you going to just follow his directions, or are you going to go the long way around again?
Well, we just save time and go straight there. Get it over with.
Yeah, I'd rather get this all done with.
I feel like this Barons man has got a real thing about going through the sewers.
Oh,
Can't we just go through the town?
There's
It'll
quite a
take
large
longer.
wall on the way.
Yeah, but we can make a ladder.
Hey, but if we have a halfling, we could, like, throw it over the wall.
Oh, I love that episode.
Well, I love throwing halflings. That's one of my favorite pastime sports, yeah.
Who's the shortest?
Oh yeah, Danny, isn't it?
Sorry. Igneous is also a dwarf.
Yeah, but I stand tall with the respect of my peers.
Dwarves are 5 foot, halflings are 4 foot.
Oh, yeah. We'll just have to relieve Danny from his satchel, and then he will be light enough to throw over. No problem there.
Or just
Hey,
throw
I'm sure Baron's Court has a halfling or two in it.
Or we could just...
Yeah, but we
go
don't need
through
to
the
throw
sewers.
additional halflings.
No.
Everyone needs to throw additional halflings.
Hey, I'm pretty happy not being thrown over this wall. I'm gonna be honest, guys.
All
Like,
right,
yeah,
well, let's
bad
go
things
through
happen.
Let's just go through the sewers. It's so much easier.
Yeah.
instead of having to throw up some poor sod.
I knew I shouldn't have wasted time washing these boots.
You never know. We might not have so much dead in it.
That's true. With all the townspeople dead, there's not going to be so much shit down there, is there?
Exactly.
We still need waders.
Hey,
Oh,
there's just gonna be like corpse run off and shit. But not like the literal shit, like the metaphorical.
Oh, well, there will be some literal.
Right, let's
Anyway.
compromise.
So, you journey through the sewers, which is pretty uneventful, despite how disgusting it is. And you come out through the other side to immediately see that this cave is surrounded by zombies. Like, there's a good at least 30-40 zombies, including some that are obviously Ettins, some that are trolls, dwarves, humans, elves, pretty much any kind of race you can imagine at least has one zombie there. It's just a mass of all these different creatures.
Are they still as easily to kill as zombies?
Yeah, they're
Even
just
though they're
shambling
bigger.
around going... But they are shambling around this one cave in particular, as if they're just drawn towards it for some reason. What do you do?
They're trying to get in there, aren't they?
Sort of looks that way, yes. Anyone has maybe some nice ranged weapons, apart from me?
I have a lovely staff that'll do some nice fire damage.
I stand back.
It would possibly create a nice gap that we could maybe run through, but does everyone want to take a step back while I attempt this?
Yeah, well, as always. Yeah.
I'm gonna ready my crossbow and stand behind you, sort of to the side so you can't hit me. But
Right.
yes.
You might want to take another few steps back. This is a very powerful
If I'm
stuff.
Frankie on the side so that there's no one between me and the zombies either, so that I'm not going to shoot anybody. If I try and shoot, and I get into some cover.
Yeah, I mean, Frankie, one step for me is enough, you know. It's several meters, so...
Of course, I forgot. Sorry, Stu. Sorry.
No worries.
Right.
Frankie's just gonna hide just outside of the view of zombies and then fire his staff.
No.
Frankie shoots straight in the air and it explodes like a firework. All the zombies turn round from the current thing and stare at it. As it slowly
bugger.
trickles towards the ground. All the zombies are now aware of you all.
Oh, bugger it.
Yeah, good job.
That was a lovely show, Frankie. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
Well, you want to see something lovely before you die? Expect. Shit.
They're
Next.
staring at the pretty firework. Can I shoot a couple of them, please?
Sure. Roll. Yep, definitely kill one. Roll another. That shot goes wide, but you definitely kill at least one of them. Your arrow just pierces it through the brain, and it just sort of crumples straight down.
Can I also shoot at them with my crossbow?
Yep. Yep. Shoot one through the skull. Crumples to heap.
And second shot.
And yet again, shoot through the skull. The brain almost explodes, spraying brains over all nearby zombies.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't want to be stood in front of me when that kind of stuff's going off. End up with a bolt through the head.
Yeah, I will probably want to shoot some as well.
So you shoot with your bow, it just sort of pierces its brain, and it again just collapses, dead.
Not quite as good as you, Igneous, but I'm practicing.
You'll get there one day.
Yeah, you really think so?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Just trying to be nice.
Well, that's good of you.
Am I the only one who doesn't have anything to shoot people with?
Pretty much.
I think you are the only one with nothing to shoot people with.
That means you have to get up close and personal.
Hey,
Go,
look at
Danny,
me,
go.
I guess.
Go, Danny, go.
Pick off this hammer. I don't really know what it does, but I guess I'm going to hit something with it.
Okay, are you running up to the zombies and using the hammer?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, roll. You swing, the hammer goes flying from your grasp.
Hey, that was a pretty cool hammer.
The hammer flies into the air and gets stuck on the stones above the cave entrance.
That ain't so good now, is it?
That's most unfortunate. Especially since it's all nice and shiny from the new runes that it's got on it.
Hey, easy come, easy go.
You should probably go get that.
Yeah. That's
I let you guys shoot some of those guys first.
that might be wise.
Yes.
And I'm gonna lift my staff and it's zombies.
It's, I think everyone's been, haven't they?
Yeah, I think we've all been.
Right,
I think it's
so
zombies.
Let's see what the zombies do. The zombies all begin to start hording towards the rest of you. So you've got one turn till they reach even the front of you. So it's now Frankie again.
Frankie's gonna try and throw another fireball with his wizard staff.
Okay. Yep, a fireball goes off in the midst of them, explodes. About 8 zombies go flying, all ablaze.
Yay! Haha!
Ooh, adding some more effects to the firework this time. I like that.
It's now Whispers.
I'm going to stay hidden in cover and shoot a couple of them again.
Okay, roll. Nope, nothing. Second shot. Natural 20, roll a d4. So a double piercing arrow shoots through 2 skulls, knocking them both dead. Undead. So it's now Igneous.
I'm going to try and shoot Danny a path to get back to the hammer.
Okay.
So basically, I'm sort of aiming in a direction, but still into the zombies. But
I'm glad you ended that sentence with a path.
I did hear it shoot Danny, yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Yep.
I want to get my money. Yeah.
You do get one. Second shot. You miss. Let's see, does it go astray? Yes, it does.
Oh.
Does it hit Danny? Yes, it does.
Oh no.
Danny, do me a dodge roll.
Hey, I
Danny
guess that's
doesn't
2
dodge.
people you killed.
13. That's the right arm. 19. Broken. You break Danny's right arm. So I assume you shoot him in the elbow.
Well, you're the DM. You tell me.
I assume being able to break an arm with one shot, you either pierce through the bone or you shoot him in the elbow. What would you rather?
Elbow. Let's go elbow.
So Danny has this huge arrow sticking out of his elbow and he can't move his fingers.
Ooh.
How would you expect me to swing a hammer like that?
You have another hand, don't you?
Yeah, but it's a big hammer.
You'll just have to gather more strength in the other arm.
It's now Stu.
I will just continue shooting zombies. Missing zombies. Yeah.
Yep, total miss. It's now... Who hasn't gone? It's now Danny.
Hey, I guess I'm gonna try and heal my arm, because I am a prophet, and I guess that makes me good at healing.
Okay, roll.
Hey,
You manage to rip the arrow out of your arm and you get some sensation back in your fingers. Your arm is still fucked, but you can probably hold something vaguely in it.
hey, here's to you, guys up there. And I'm just gonna throw a copper up in this, a copper piece into the sky.
Fair enough.
Hey, that's how I do it.
The zombies have reached someone. Who have they reached? Let's check who's closest. It's probably going to either be...
Probably Frankie.
Well, it's a choice of Danny, Frankie, Igneous. I imagine Whispers is always running away, so it's Danny, Frankie, Igneous, and Stu. So we'll do a 4. So the highest of those 4 is Danny.
Hey, I preferred it when you were saying it was more likely to be Frankie.
So, what do they do to Danny? They don't do anything. They just reach him, they don't do anything. So there's a couple of them in Danny's face at the moment, but they're not doing anything yet. So it goes back round. It's now back to Frankie.
Frankie's just gonna launch another fireball, but not in the direction of Danny because he doesn't want to engulf him in flames.
Hey, rip am I right?
Do you want me to shoot in your direction?
Not especially, but doesn't look like that makes much of a difference.
Alright, fine. Here we go.
Nope.
Did you say you're hitting away from Danny, or is that just you being talked back into putting near Danny?
I was gonna go back just in the general direction.
Okay. Odd or even?
Oh no. Even.
Yep.
Oh thank God.
So it lands harmlessly away from Danny. Doesn't take anything else with them. It's now Whispers.
I'm going to try and shoot a couple more zombies.
Nope. Second shot.
So I'm going to shoot the zombies again.
Yep. So you kill 2 zombies.
Right, I'm going to try and fire at the ones that are about to attack Danny.
Okay. Still only go well.
Oh dear.
Look, I'm trying to help.
Danny, do my dodge roll.
The series is literally how many characters of Behemoth can we murder?
Sorry, Danny. 4.
I mean, I didn't roll a 1. I mean,
No, that's true.
I'm not arguing with it, but it's, yeah.
You slice through Danny's left arm. It slices him through at the elbow and removes half the connecting tissue. His arm swings loosely at the side.
Hey, I just fixed that.
So you almost
Well, that
broke
was
his
your
right
right
arm
arm.
and you
That
almost
was your
removed his
other arm,
left
yeah.
arm.
Oh no.
Right,
You're
well,
doing so good.
So he's pretty armless right now.
Hey, I take offense to that.
boo.
Yeah, and harmless as well, yeah.
So,
No, I got a second shot.
oh yeah, you get a second shot, sorry. Second shot.
Oh my god.
That's a straight roll.
Oh.
10, right in the head. No, it's 10. 10's groin, sorry.
From behind as well.
19. You broke his groin. I'll let you decide how this has happened. Is it pelvis or is it worse?
Well, as I'm shooting from behind, I mean,
He gets shot, yeah.
Yeah, shot through
in
the ass.
Yeah.
Broken pelvis and all.
yeah.
So you have now pierced Danny's pelvis with an arrow.
Hey, I told you it'd be 2 to 3 months, but what is this for?
I'm trying to hurry you along.
Well, that's one less candidate then. I take it.
Well, we did wonder how long
For
Danny
what?
was going to last. It's
You
now,
kill me, I can't pay you.
it's now the broken and bruised Danny Satchel.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really sure. I feel like I ain't got many avenues to go down right now.
Well, you have zombies in your face that are going to react on your turn.
I'm gonna run behind someone. Probably not Igneous. He's gonna run behind the big girl.
So you're
Just
running
sorta
behind
hide.
Stu.
Yeah, behind the big girl. The old slab of meat over there.
Oh.
Well, you better hope that I'm better at swinging my swords than Igneous is at shooting.
Hey, you
Yeah,
better
I'm
believe
pretty
I'm
good.
hoping real hard.
I hit him twice, didn't I? That's good shooting.
Yeah, if that's the way you shoot, I'm just wondering what this party's all about.
Wait, a moment ago you were complimenting on him on his shooting, and now you're saying he's bad at shooting. Where's the consistency here?
You're actually right. I mean, it was actually really, really nice shooting, but the intent didn't seem really nice though. But yeah.
Hey, I
I
can
wouldn't bet
confirm
it
he's
was
pretty
money
bad
well
at
banked.
shooting.
Well, I'm just gonna take out my sword and hammers and start swinging at the zombies.
But it's Stu's turn, so roll your first swing. Yep, you decapitate a bunch of zombies to your left. Roll your second swing. Yep, you decapitate a bunch of zombies to your right. You clear a small, maybe about meter wide space.
How many are those?
I'd
Add
say
to
3 on
count.
both swings, so let's say you
Yep.
get 6 in total. Okay, so it is now. Has everyone been? Yes, it would come back around. It's now the zombies who don't attack anyone. Back to Frankie.
Frankie's gonna make sure he's gonna aim away from everybody because he's assuming there's people in front of him now.
Like, I hope you're out of the way. Move to the side. Let's have a fight.
No, I don't.
You go. Just everyone, don't stand there. And you point
There.
with your staff as this fireball shoots from your staff to where everyone is standing.
Oh no!
Can Stu, Igneous, and the very fierce Danny give me a dodge roll, please?
I'm so sorry.
Stu's fine.
Hey, Danny's not so good.
Again with the killing of Danny Satchel. 6 left leg. At least you've got a different limb every single time. 16 broke. Not content with breaking his left arm, his right arm, and his pelvis, Danny now has a broken left leg.
I'm annoyed because I'm not getting paid either.
Well,
There is not much left that works on Danny Satchel.
Looks like we're going to be carrying him around the rest of this adventure.
See, this is why I don't like going places through the sewers. We haven't got a cart.
It's fine, you just
It's a
you
long
just
way around.
float
We
him
can
down
put
the
him on the
sewer.
cart and, drag him about.
Well, depending what happens, we might leave him.
You know what? Why don't I just lie down and die, and then at least then you guys won't get paid.
No, because if that happens, you'll become a zombie.
Yeah, so we
Hey,
we
but then
all
you guys won't get paid.
kind of
Yeah,
we've
but
already
use your
dealt with the
skills to
zombies.
make the undead get paid instead of you.
Look, we're just trying to ensure you get some kind of cushy desk job out of all of this. What kind of accountant gets sent out to do the actual, accounting?
I was
Accountant.
Well, I think he didn't account for this, though.
Oh.
So I've burned him
Oh.
as well.
ouch.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Well, I'm not the brightest of girls around, you know.
It's a weird thing to say.
Why?
Well, you just gotta have some self-confidence.
Oh, well, I've always been a little shy, because of my size and so on, so the self-confidence department is not really my greatest strength.
Good talk. Right.
Hey, this is touching and all, but I'm pretty much dying here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And they're
don't
still
worry.
zombie.
It's Whispers.
Shoot more zombies.
Yay! Yep, you kill one. Yep, you kill more. So you basically manage to just keep shooting down zombies as they pop up.
And you let the rest of the group kill themselves while I kill the zombies.
It's now Igneous.
I aim at whispers. No,
Gotta find you first, mate.
just, shooting at zombies.
Okay, you managed to miss in your first shot, second shot. Yep, you managed to actually shoot a zombie in the skull. It sort of collapses to the ground, going.
That does sound like a zombie, yes.
It's now Stu.
Well, I'll just keep swinging at the zombies.
Yep, you hit one. You crush its skull and its husk falls to the ground. Next swing. 2. I don't want to say can Danny do me a dodge roll because it feels like I'm picking on Belry, but can Danny and Igneous do me a dodge roll, please? Why did you have to roll below 10?
Hey, I don't mind just long as if you let me put a curse on Igneous so I can haunt him.
Right. Is this going to be Danny getting hit in the right leg? He hasn't got hit in yet.
Yeah, his right leg's fine.
8. Left leg again. Well, his left leg's broken. Unless it gets cut off, there's not much going to happen. 14 minor loss. You cut some toes off of Donnie's left foot.
Oh, sorry about that, Donnie.
Danny.
Danny, sorry about that, Danny. Yeah, practicing it with squirrels, it doesn't do me much good, so yeah.
I'm starting to feel a little attacked here, guys. I ain't convinced this wasn't some sort of weird assassination plot.
I think there's just some series of unfortunate events has occurred.
Wait, I tell you what, I'm feeling pretty unfortunate right here.
I
Well,
bet you are.
I don't even know you, Danny, so I haven't met you before, so I have no reason to kill you.
Isn't that the perfect thing an assassin would say?
Hey, but you're doing a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, have you seen a 7-foot assassin?
I don't know. Have you?
That's how good we are. Oh,
Exactly. Exactly. See my point?
It's now the husk that is Danny Satchel.
Yeah, I'm literally just going to put a curse on Igneous so I can haunt him when I die.
Okay, roll.
The fuck, man?
Hey,
Yep,
I
you
beseech
curse
the gods of prophet.
You curse Igneous.
Let me haunt this fucker. He ain't going to sleep for weeks.
So
What if
Danny
you
now dies,
miraculously-
Danny's going to haunt Igneous for the rest of it, where Igneous can only hear Danny and no one else. Sorry, Igneous can hear Danny and no one else can hear Danny. There we go. So, zombies. Zombies set upon someone. I'm not going to lie, it's probably going to be the sort of husk of Danny Satchel. Is it Danny? It's Danny. Danny, do me a dodge roll to try not to be savaged by zombies. Yes, you managed to roll away just as they grab you,
Huzzah!
If
using
only
your
I
one
had,
good limb as they're like drawn by the scent of blood from your missing toes.
if only I hadn't rolled that d20 before we started recording.
Yeah, this is all your own fault, really.
It was a bad omen.
Hey, stop trying to get me to uncurse you.
Okay, it's now back to Frankie.
Another fireball to try and get rid of more of these zombies.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Can everyone, apart from, actually no, you say you were going to aim. Can everyone just roll me a dodge roll, please?
Oh, now I get the natural 20. Now I get...
Now Frankie avoids getting fired, whereas I think everyone else is getting hit by it.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'll be seeing you around, Igneous.
You all take.
All right.
You all take 13 damage apart from Frankie, as fire just starts rampantly flowing through everywhere. It does burn some zombies, but it does set the rest of you ablaze.
it's getting hot in here. So, yeah.
So now you drop and roll.
I've already dropped.
Yeah.
Roll, Danny, roll.
It's about the only thing I can
Danny,
do.
Roll. Oh god.
The flames are burning.
So it's now Whispers.
If you have any fire that's reached me and shoot on zombies.
Okay, roll. Yep, definitely hit and kill zombies. Next shot. Yep, shoot and kill zombies. Whispers is actually managing to keep the zombie horde relatively down. The zombie horde is beginning to start running out. It's only about 20 zombies left. So, on that note, it's now Igneous.
I'm gonna drop and roll and try and put myself out.
Okay, roll.
Fuck's sake.
Natural 1.
We're not having luck today.
No, you're not. What happens in natural 1 when you drop and roll and fire? Call it odd or even. If you get it wrong, you get set upon by zombies. If you get it right, you just twist yourself somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Like, literally piss himself. What?
Yep. No, twist himself.
Oh, right.
Okay,
I heard piss yourself as well.
Well, yeah. So, odd or even.
Odd.
Yep. You managed to avoid the wave of zombies, despite being also on fire or quite enamored by wanting to chew your face off as you're rolling around on the ground.
It's a good face.
Hey, good job keeping your pants dry.
See, that would have been a good catchphrase if Danny wasn't so mutilated.
Yeah, if you hadn't murdered me, asshole.
It's now Stu.
I haven't murdered yet.
Well, I'm thinking I'll have to just sort of roll and put myself out as well.
Okay, roll. You manage to roll, but you don't put yourself out.
Okay.
It's now the shell of Danny Satchel,
I guess I'm gonna do my best to roll around.
flailing
Maybe
with your
not.
one good limb.
Yeah,
Flailing.
maybe not die in horrible, horrible agony. No agony it is.
You flail, blood starts spraying everywhere as you're rolling back and forth and your toe is still pissing blood.
Shouldn't the fire cauterize him?
It should, but it hasn't yet. So all of you are now being sprayed by the blood of Danny Satchel.
Ugh.
Indeed. Zombies. Zombies are too confused by this fountain of blood that's being sprayed across them. It's back to Frankie.
Frankie's gonna try and put people out. I'm so sorry! No, I'm not.
Frankie tries to put Danny out. 9. Left leg.
Hey, puts me on my misery, looks like.
80. Frankie manages to snap the bottom half of Danny's leg clean off.
Ah! Ah!
It's also still on fire.
Ah! I'm just
Frankie.
gonna drop it.
Hey, good job, you bastard.
So a fountain of blood starts spraying Frankie.
I'm just gonna drop it and walk away and go, ah!
It's now Whispers.
Shoot a few more of those zombies.
Okay, roll. Nope. Second shot. Yep, you kill it. Kill another zombie. So, it's now Igneous.
Right, I'm gonna continue to try and roll myself out.
Okay, roll. You manage to put yourself out, you get back to your feet, and you can attack a second turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna crossbow.
Nope. At least it's not low enough that you hit something else.
Yeah.
Right.
Jesus, will one of you guys just do me in already?
It's now Stu.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll as well. Try to put myself out.
Okay. Nope. You roll around frantically, desperately trying to put yourself out, but you haven't managed to work out how it all should work. So you're still frantically rolling around.
Well, yeah.
Then we go to Danny.
I'm pretty much just gonna lie here. There ain't a whole lot I can do. I'm just gonna call them all bastards.
Alright, roll to see how that affects them.
Hey, you bastards.
All we can hear is your frantic screams as you are burning and spraying blood everywhere. It's not really doing
Hurry up
much.
and do me, you bastards. I got stuck between Mook and bastards that time.
Neither of which has an L.
The zombies... Fuck, how the fuck did the zombies come up with a 1? The zombies, since they're getting sprayed with blood, start trying to devour each other with the scent of blood. So one zombie has now just tried taking down the other, and 3 of them are devouring that one zombie that's covered in the blood of Danny. So some of them are now occupied. It's back to Frankie.
Frankie's gonna try again to put people out.
Okay.
Stop
Oh,
trying
for
to
the
save
love of
people and kill me, you coward.
5. Left arm. 5. Loss. Frankie rips the elbow down off of the left arm of Danny. Not content with ripping from the knee down, he's now ripped from the elbow down on the left arm.
Frankie, why are you ripping Danny apart?
This isn't what I meant.
I was trying to.
Seems you're better at
It's like you try and do
setting
the thing.
things on fire than putting it out, though.
It's like you try and do the thing where you try and grab hands with him to pull him to his feet, and as you grab hands and tug, the arm just comes away.
Yeah, and I'm
more blood
holding.
starts spraying all over Frankie.
Just pat him out, Frankie. Just pat him out. Don't try and...
That's what I was trying to do.
Don't pat
Soft
so
strokes
hard.
like you're petting a cat.
That
Frankie's
cat.
just gonna. Frankie's just holding the arm that he's got in his hand and just going. I'm just gonna sit down here.
As this wave of undeath starts continuing to move forward, it's now Whispers.
I shall shoot some remaining zombies. I'll try and aim the ones that aren't too close to anybody else.
Okay, roll. You shoot 2 zombies through the skull. And again, you shoot 2 zombies through the skull. So there are only about 10 remaining zombies at this point. There's not that many. Some of them are distracted, as I said, by the one that was covered in Danny's blood. It's now Igneous.
Well, let's just keep... Now I'm up and I'm out. I'm going to keep firing.
Yep, you shoot it in the skull.
And I will fire again.
Yep, you get another one.
Yay.
So, it's now Stu.
Who will continue to put herself out.
Nope. It's rolling back and forth, panically screaming as you try and put the fire out.
I'm not very good at this, guys. Please help.
I'd offer you my help, but I don't know how it'll end up.
Well, no, not you, Frankie. No, not you, thank you.
I thought that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want.
You stay away from me. Far
It's
away.
Danny.
You don't want these guys' help. In light of the recent limb removals, I'm going to try and curse Frankie too.
No! I was trying to help. I didn't mean it.
Hey,
Oh.
use
Natural
cursed as
20.
hell.
Not only do you curse Frankie, but Frankie feels quite demoralised. Oh god. So, there's now the zombies who are just gonna swarm Danny and just finish him off because yeah. So
It's the kindest thing you could have done.
yeah. So Danny screams and screeches as he's consumed by all the zombies that remain. So all the zombies are now distracted. Are you going to try and beat them off the corpse of Danny, or are you going to...
I'm not beating off no zombies.
So
Hey, I'll
it's
be
back to
seeing you
Frankie.
too.
Frankie's not going to bother. Frankie's just going to be like very sad and maybe offer to help Stu, but doesn't expect her to to take his offer.
Well, you could try.
Roll to help, Frankie.
Going forward, you slip there.
Yes, you managed to
Hooray!
actually put Stu out and get her back to her feet.
Well, yeah, I'm a bigger build than the small guy over there. So yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. It's now Whispers.
More zombies to kill if there's any left.
Yep. There's loads left, so you can kill them. Roll. Nope. But you do end up, like, shooting Danny through the head, which makes him stop screaming.
Yay! I get to kill.
Well, at least he won't come back as a zombie if he's been shot through the head.
Yep.
Hey, it ain't the zombies you should be worrying about, Igneous.
Where did
And
that
you
voice
get
come
2
from?
kills from that shot.
Well, I assume if Frankie heard it as well, so.
I don't know. I think I'm only demoralized.
Frankie's completely
Yeah.
demoralised.
Frankie's never happy again. Frankie's just...
There's no meaning to life. Just shit. I want to go home.
So, that was Frankie. It's now... And that was Whispers. It's now Igneous.
Let's keep firing. Just get those zombies away.
Okay. You sunk an arrow into the still twitching corpse of Danny.
Making doubly sure.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Again, you just make sure of this by shooting another arrow into the corpse of Danny.
I'm practicing for my audition for the Strongbow advert.
Are you sure you didn't have a...
Tim. Yes.
Are you sure you didn't have some sort of problem with Danny? Did you
He
know
owed me
him from
money.
somewhere?
You know you ain't
Oh.
going to get it.
Where did that come from?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
So, from now on, only Igneous and Frankie can hear the voice of Donnie. Sorry, the voice of Danny. Because Danny
I
is
can.
haunting both of them simultaneously.
Oh, this might be my favorite thing ever.
I have to add this. I don't know where to add this on the sheet. I've just put it in other. I've just put it under trinket and other and cursed.
Haunted by
by
Danny Satchel.
I know I've put cursed, demoralized, haunted.
Yep. It's now Stu.
Yeah, I'm gonna start swinging at the zombies.
Alright, roll. Natural 20. You do quite an enormous hammer blow and take out 4 zombies.
Sweet. How many are there left?
Let's say 3. Yeah, you know what, you just kill them with that remaining blow. So you remove the last of the zombies who are too busy feeding on the still twitching remains of Danny Satchel.
Hey, you two better not take any of my stuff.
We're taking all your stuff.
Hey, no,
Yeah.
that's my stuff. You leave my stuff alone.
You're not here to say anything about it, so shut up.
Hey, I'm saying something about it right now. You leave my stuff alone.
Well, tough. Bitch all you like.
Are you talking to somebody, Frank?
I wasn't talking to you!
Nobody wants your stuff, Danny.
I'll keep you up all night. You leave my stuff alone.
I think his stuff is broken anyways.
Well, he'll have a nice look through his satchel at least.
Yeah, see if there's any money
Hey,
there.
you leave that satchel.
Oh, you're not here to tell you anything about it now.
So what was in Danny's satchel?
All it's written down in my list is evidence with quotation marks.
Is that literally just a note that says evidence with an exclamation?
Oh no! Evidence was like all the shit he stole from like the vault
Oh, okay.
and pearls.
Oh, well, I think we'll get rid of the evidence.
I think we'll get rid of that bit. Keep everything else.
I think we may now have the time to heal up fully again and before we continue on.
Should probably go grab that hammer that got stuck in the wall.
Hey, you don't
Currently,
touch my
sitting
hammer.
above the cave entrance, so I'm not sure how you're going to get it down.
Through
Well,
the power of geology.
I will probably reach it because I'm so tall, so it won't be a problem.
Don't you guys go touching my hammer.
I'm not
I
gonna touch
definitely
it.
use that hammer because I'm a melee person. You know?
I'll touch whatever I want.
Well, whoever can reach it can have it.
Okay, so between you all, you managed to make some sort of human tower effect to get the hammer down, and you managed to pick the hammer off the roof.
You guys ain't gonna bury me. What you doing?
Nah.
Nah.
You guys
Who are you
must.
saying nah to, Stu?
Are you just joining in the conversation?
Well, yeah. Can I have the hammer, please?
Yeah, sure. You'll have more use for it than I will.
So, as you walk into the cave, you see on a pedestal to your left, you see a golden helmet, and to the pedestal on your right, you see a quite obvious skull totem. They seem to be sitting on weighted platforms. What do you do?
Now this is where we went wrong last time.
Shall we check for traps first?
No, I think, if I remember rightly, what we did wrong last time was we took both of them.
Yes, do we only need to take one?
Well, since I wasn't there the last time, but the last time when we sort of switched places before we opened the coffin, and that triggered the wrong thing. So we thought right from the beginning, and then we sort of fucked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check for if there's anything else in here. Could I use the dungeoneering check to see if there's anything?
You look around the room. There's no obvious signs of any traps, although it's definitely a pressure plate that's underneath both the helm and the skull.
Okay. So guys, what did the cleric say? That we should remove one of them or both of them for the gem to appear?
Well, it
Something
wasn't
like that.
both of them.
No, it was only one, I believe.
Yeah. So
And then the gem will appear and we use those
Yeah.
two to
yeah,
disable everything.
to disable the gem or something like that, it destroyed the gem. Yeah.
Yes, I think that was...
Yeah, should we go for the obvious and take the crown or the helmet, the golden one?
I don't think it really matters.
Or maybe we should take the golden helmet and put it on the skull?
Hang on, that sounds very familiar.
Hey, why don't you just wear it to look really good, Frankie?
No, I don't want to wear the crown.
Well, nobody
The girls
asked you
will
to
go
wear the
mad for it.
crown.
I wasn't talking to you.
Who are you talking to then? You're weird, Frankie.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're real weird, Frankie.
Yes, I know. It's part of my charm. My mother always said so.
Okay.
Hey, I'm sure she's the only one who said that.
Well,
I'm so witty.
Stu is just gonna pick up the crown
Okay.
or the helmet or whatever.
You pick up the crown and you hear a rumbling noise, and a big stone door in front of you begins to move out of the way.
Oh, put it back.
Well, no, we want the door to move.
Do we?
Presumably.
Yeah.
I think we want to go in through the door to get to the gem, perhaps, yeah.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, I'm distracted by this voice in my head. It's just so irritating.
Oh, so can we see anything through the door?
You look through the door, it just seems to lead to a very old-looking set of stairs.
So, guys, do you think we should head down the stairs?
Ladies first.
Well, yeah, if it holds for me, then it'll probably hold for you. So Stu is gonna go down the stairs.
Well, you're the only lady here. Well, apart from Whispers, of course.
You alright there, Whispers, behind us?
Check if there's any traps on the stairs before we go.
Yeah, please do that, Whispers. Well, I can check as well.
You check for traps or any sort of pressure pads or anything. There seems to be nothing there. There seems to be a set of stairs leading up to a small altar, and at the top of the small altar there seems to be a single pyramid and a pressure plate on top of the pyramid.
So guys, do you think we should put the crown or whatnot on the pyramid?
Yeah, go for it.
I thought he said that if you put it on the pyramid...
Looks like we have to put the right thing on top of the pyramid. Put something that weighs the wrong amount, it'll set it off wrong.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. So, can we see if there are any inscriptions of any kind anywhere that might give us a hint on how to do this? Or what should be on the pyramid?
You can have a look around if you want.
Yeah, Frankie will have a look to see if there's any writing or inscriptions and use a lore check or something like that.
Okay.
Ooh,
Natural 20.
huzzah!
You have a look around and eventually find an inscription on the sort of dais part of the pyramid, which mentions that if the skull takes the top, that the undead will rise, and the undead are contained by the rule.
Well, because then we brought the crown then.
Hey, it's probably a trick, guys. You should probably do the other thing.
Ah, shut up.
Is there any way we can get... I said now, Whispers and Stu, this is going to sound like a little bit out of nowhere. Is there any way we can put the disembodied voice of Danny Pockets, or Danny Satchel, or whatever?
You get my name right, you murderer.
I thought his name was Donnie.
No, his name's Danny.
Oh.
Is there any way we can put that into the severed head of my boy? So everyone
I doubt
can hear
it.
him.
Probably not, guys. Probably not.
Yeah, it was just
You
a
can
thought.
try if you want, roll demonology.
I don't think I have demonology.
I have demonology, I think.
I'm going to see you guys
I have a
give up on this.
+0 in it.
Well,
I
could try to concoct some potion for you with my alchemy if you want to.
Is that 15 for a straight roll?
Yeah, I haven't got anything in it, so I'm assuming you're actually going
Frankie's
to
got
tell me
11.
now.
No, okay, so you take out your box, which has got Tyke's head in it, which starts gnashing at you. What are you going to do to put the essence of Danny into this skull?
I'm going to shout loudly. Oi!
I was gonna-
Get in this box.
Get in the head. Get in the head.
I can
Danny,
tell.
roll
Jesus,
Danny to see if you can resist getting in the head. No.
That's disgusting. Don't you put me in there. How long's that been there? How
Danny-
long you been carrying this head around with you?
You hear the voice of Danny getting quieter and quieter, and you notice Tyke's head starts moving its own and starts speaking in the voice of Danny Satchel.
There we go.
Hey, why you got this head around with you? It's no wonder you murdered me.
Is
What
Frankie
the hell's
still
wrong with you, these cult guys?
Is Frankie still demoralized?
Frankie's still slightly demoralised, but
Okay.
the ghost of Danny Satchel is now embodied in the skull of Tyke.
So can everybody hear him now?
This makes me slightly
Everyone can hear him
a
now.
little bit.
We can hear
Good.
him. Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, look at this freak. He's carrying around a head.
Stu will now put the crown on the pyramid.
Okay, you put the crown on the pyramid. It slowly begins to descend down until the crown is sitting on a straight platform. And as the crown is sitting on a straight platform, you hear the sound of rumbling. And as you look straight ahead of you, you see that a sort of tunnel has opened.
Right.
Okay, let's move into the tunnel, guys.
So far, so good.
It seems time has run out for this week at least. Join us again next week for more of this tale. These bard's tales were originally told to us around a campfire in a long-forgotten land as Descent Journeys Through the Dark. They were adapted for this podcast by Nikolai Popsky. All music was written and performed by Daniel Boström. The cast of Plummet are Nikolai, Daniel, Bellery, Amy, AJ, John, and Ash, with additional content by Dragon. If you would like your own high fantasy dice, then journey to dndice.co.uk and use our name Penance RPG at the checkout for a 5% discount of your order. For what is a hero without shiny loot? As for us, we are but meager bards. If you would care to support our tales, you can buy us a grog or two, or Ko-Fi, as it is known in your parts, at ko-fi.com/penancerpg. If you would like to support us in future efforts, we have a Patreon at patreon.com/penancerpg. Farewell and good night, dear listeners, and remember that time will turn again soon. It's only a game, isn't it?
Let's just move on from that.
You can
So-
register a national day.
Yeah, Squirrel Appreciation Day. The problem is it's how to observe. Learn more about these fascinating creatures. That's it.
Yeah,
I did
like
see some squirrels today.
I was very much why the fuck do squirrels need an entire day? Like the squirrels, who cares? But also, I want to register a national day, but I don't think I can because it's an American thing.
What's that, Belry?
I don't know, but I just want a day.
You want Belry Day?
Belry Appreciation Day, yeah.
And, I mean,
Isn't that just your birthday? Where everyone just gets to
'cause I
appreciate your
no,
birthday?
No, because I hate my birthday.
Is that because you get
Yeah,
old?
same.
No, because I don't like being made the center of attention and like a big fuss made about us and...
Really?
ugh,
But
I
you
hate
do
it.
want a Belry Appreciation Day.
Well, I'm not actually Belry, so it's fine. It's
yeah.
kind of like a little bit divorced from it. Sorry to peek behind the curtains, but I'm not actually called Belry, guy.
Nice.
Nobody is called Belry.
Yes, his true name is Bill Runce.
Oh god, can you imagine though, right? That'd be really fucked. What if we got really popular, and some weirdo named the kid after one of us? I would feel so bad.
That would be quite bizarre.
It's my child. I call him Belry.
No worse than like Daenerys being like, and Khaleesi. Khaleesi isn't even the character's name. Being like one of the most popular fucking kid names of like 2015 or whenever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah, but-
that's bad.
Yep.
There was
But-
I'm
quite a
saying, if we get as popular as Game of Thrones, please don't name
Well,
your
the
children
problem you have
Belry.
is a lot of kids these days are like from when they had the popular when every kid was called Logan, and nowadays you've got all the kids who are about 6 or 7. They're all like fucking Logan all the time around. So yeah, it's kind of weird that it comes in batches.
I have never met anyone called Logan.
No, I think
I
they're
know
all
at
like
least
about
3 different
still
people who
8 or
call
9 at this
children
point because
Logan.
that was the trend about that many years ago.
My ex used to be annoyed because she was called Rebecca, and then like when she went to school, she was the oldest of like the girls because she was born in like June. But like there was all these other girls who were younger that were also called Rebecca, and she was really annoyed about the fact that all these younger people were taking a name.
Is that because she was called Rebecca the Old?
No. Well, I mean, I didn't call her that to her face. But
Burn.
well,
Burn.
she did have a year on us, to be fair. She was a whole year older than me.
Oh, a whole year.
Oh, how did you feel dating such an old woman?
Well, I mean, why do you think she's my ex?
Oh.
See, I would make a joke about you going for younger, but then it just sounds really bad.
It really
Yeah.
does.
Yes, it does. Is this why we can't do a live episode?
Me too, actually. 'Cause,
Yes.
like,
Probably.
there's a lot of stuff that's just sort of come out that I'm glad nobody will ever hear.
Before I move on, your other options for today's day could have been National Hugging Day.
Yes,
Ah.
that's in Sweden at least. So,
Yes, please, I'm lonely.
but squirrels are so much more fun.
And National Granola Bar Day.
Right. At least I
What?
could have done something with granola bar.
No.
Legit. I used to work in this shop, and I spent like it was when it was quiet during the winter, and I spent
you
a
built
day.
yourself a house.
No, I spent literally a work day trying to find a tracker bar for my boss because she really wanted a tracker bar but couldn't find one anywhere.
Man, I'd forgotten about tracker bars.
So
Still
I
get
found them
tracker bars.
eventually in Wilkinson's.
Well,
Yeah, that was one of the weirder work
You might
days I've
say
had.
that today's got 4 national days, that's fine. Tomorrow was National Blonde Brownie Day. And
No,
that's
blonde
it.
brownies are wrong.
That's
But
really
it's January
specific.
22nd is
brownies.
National
There's nothing
Blonde
wrong with
Brownie
having
Day.
blonde hair as part of a brownie group.
I think it's a part to do with the actual food.
It is.
Yeah, it is. So I don't really understand.
But right, so they call them blondies or blonde brownies, but right, it's not even brown, so just drop the brownie and just give it a name that is more reflective of what it is.
Yeah,
Call it like
blondie.
a whitey.
They get called blondies.
Yeah.
They are literally
Oh,
called blondies.
I know,
Yeah.
but blondie makes us think of hair, and I don't want to eat hair. Either that
Oh,
or
you're
like
such a child.
I
either
don't
that or like
understand
heart
English,
of
man.
glass
The
by blondie.
brownie makes me immediately think of 7 to 10-year-old girls.
I was in the brownies. I was also in the rainbows. But in the rainbows, my troop was the red squirrels.
Ooh.
Fucking hell, we are
There's
trying
your
all-
Full
Squirrel.
circle. Full circle. Full
I
circle.
have rainbows when I was there, but I was a brownie, and then a guide, and a young leader, more recently a guide leader, and then I moved and haven't found a group yet.
So,
But about squirrels, my youngest son is totally addicted to a television program about Dougie, who has a whole load of squirrels. And they have an alligator, a hippopotamus, a mouse, an octopus, and a rhino as members of the Squirrel Club, which is based on this scouting group.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
I like it.
fair enough. So,
Then they're not even that blonde. They're like beige.
Back to the
fuck's sake,
brownie.
sorry.
Yes.
Moving
we could,
on.
I mean, if we actually need extra material for, content and stuff like that, we could just not do an episode and just sit here and ranting before the episode, and we'll have all the material we
sorry.
need.
Sorry, I just googled blondies because I've never actually seen one, and they're not even blonde. They're fucking beige.
And
Anyway,
You poor
So-
persecuted child.
so this is going to be tacked on the end of the episode because fuck it, why not? It's now whispers.
And
Alright.
switch them on again.
Sorry, it was the woo 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 bit.
There's like a little ambulance in the back.
Hey, I need one, guys.
The injury tracker that Danny has managed to get all these injuries in one episode more than anyone else so far.
Oh, that's a new record.
So let this be a lesson. Nobody roll dice before the game starts.
Hey, you still haven't said why you have a head around with you, freak.
I'm so glad that everyone else can hear him now.
Well, I'm not so sure it's really that nice to hear him, but you could just close the lid of the box, perhaps.
Oh, we could
yeah,
just leave him
that's
here.
100% the plan, yeah.
Oh, we could leave him here.
Yes. Just don't put him on the pressure plate, though.
No, obviously not. We'll
Good.
just put him in a cupboard. We'll find a cupboard and shove him in there.
Hey, how could you do something like that? First you kill me, then you lock me in an eternal prison.
We didn't mean to kill you.
Hey, you did a pretty good job for two guys who didn't mean to
Well,
kill
make sure
me.
we find somewhere safe for you. You see, when we take all our pay out of the treasury, there'll be much better space left so you can sit in the treasury. It'll be nice
Yeah,
and
that's
safe.
kind of why
Surrounded by dogs.
Oh, yeah.
we're going to need you to confirm our transaction.
Yes.
Maybe we could sort of sell him to a circus and make a buck out of that.
Oh,
Well-
I'm gonna
This
shortchange
is
you
my
guys
boy's
so
head. I'm not
hard.
selling my boy's head.
I was thinking, really, we could actually use him as a nice spy and leave him places. And then we can possibly rob stuff.
I
Does that
ain't
not sound
spying
more
for none of
intriguing?
you guys.
But what if we say we give you a little cut? Even though you're...
You've already given me a good couple of cuts, guys.
Well, technically you're still alive now. You're talking to us through a head. What if
I think Frankie did more damage than I did.
Mine was unintentional. Yours was deliberate.
I didn't deliberately shoot him 3 times.
Oh, because everyone who gets in front of you
and your crossbow lives.
Mostly.
Mostly. I still haven't forgiven you
Okay,
for Q.
33% of the time people live.
33%. That's a very low percentage.
Hey, I'm in finances, and she's right. That's pretty low.
Pretty good for an interest rate, though.
A lot of the time you're actually trying to kill people, so you want people to die.
Yes, I was trying to put him out of fire, and I ended up. Well, you saw.
He ripped his arm and leg off.
And who put me on fire in the first place?
It's the adrenaline, I tell you, the adrenaline.
Well, anyway, let's go into this tunnel.
Arguing with the head.
That's it. I'm done. I'm going into this tunnel. Goodbye.
I'll tell you what. I did not.
Leave him here.
I did not expect to end this as Tyke's head. Holy shit, that's come full circle.
That was brilliant.
The problem is that it's going to be talking away, and then every so often it'll just be like, oh no, and then it'll cut back to Danny again going, who's in here with me?
Oh,
yes.
Jeez, Mr. Igneous, it's very crowded in here.
Oh god.
I mean, Tyke didn't speak, he just groveled, so, in the head, so.
But what if the hunting kind of like messes with his zombie?
Yeah.
And
Look,
he could
it's an experiment.
regain some of his humanity.
Yes.
And Igneous and him can have a little connection. But then he's always plagued with Danny.
Yeah. And
Jekyll and Hyde.
Beller will have 3 voices to come every episode. And it's like his new character and Tyke and Danny at the same time.
You're not rolling a new character, you're just playing this for now.
Yeah,
I'm just going to play a head.
I'm just going to play the head.
He's our little, we could tie him to Frankie's staff, and he's his little
tie him at the end of Frankie's staff, and he's like, "You ain't gonna make it, Frankie. You ain't gonna hit it." Oh, gee, Mr. Frankie, sir, I don't think it's gonna hit Frankie. Ah, shut up, you.
Hey, who's the torpedo with me?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Frankie turns all shaman.
Yes, exactly.
You goddamn bastards, you.